After AUBG, I went to the United States, to San Francisco, Silicon Valley, and started looking for jobs. It wasn't really easy because I was a fresh graduate and didn't have much experience. I had a little bit, but I applied to all entry-level jobs that there were. And most of them were tech jobs because, it's Silicon Valley, tech is all there is. And eventually I was able to land a job at 500 Startups, which is a startup accelerator and VC fund. So I was hired to do operations. And as I was getting more familiar with that operations process, I started gravitating towards and taking over more of the marketing responsibilities. And the link that kind of got me over to the marketing side was designing emails for promoting those events, because the main channel through which we sold tickets to those events was email marketing, and emails had to be designed. And I had graphic design background from what I've learned at AUBG. And so I started offering help with designing those emails, and that got me to learn MailChimp, which at the time was the biggest email platform. And then from there, I started learning the stats of what constitutes good email performance and what's bad email performance. And then also what I've learned at AUBG about business, I was like, so how do we sell more tickets to these events, and how do we make more profit on them, or how do we attract the right people? And so I got into Eventbrite, which was the platform where we sold tickets essentially, and I started monitoring the reports there and like where people were coming from and all of those things. And so I definitely had a lot of skills that I didn't learn on that job that I just brought with me and applied. And a lot of them came from AUBG. They started with what I learned at AUBG, and I did directly learn things like Photoshop and Illustrator. Thanks so much to the AUBG professors who made us use those platforms. That I definitely learned a ton at AUBG that I could come to the job and apply. There was still a ton I learned at the job, but I wouldn't move so fast in that role and at that company if I didn't bring lots of skills with me.